Welcome to the Brain Alpha. Today, we're going to cut right through all that noise, the picture-perfect, aesthetic morning routines you see online, to find out what some incredibly successful young entrepreneurs actually do.
So we're going to dive into the daily lives of two guys who built multi-million-dollar empires before they even turned 26. And they started from totally normal, or in one case, even really tough circumstances.
On one side, you have Sebastian Ghiorghiu, a college dropout who pulled in $10 million by the time he was 22. And on the other, Jordan Welch, who grew up in extreme poverty and made $15 million by 25. And here's the kicker. They both say the secret has nothing to do with some super complicated 2-hour morning ritual. In fact, it's pretty much the exact opposite.
Okay, let's get right into it with the first big idea, completely rethinking what a morning routine is even for.
Now, this idea from Sebastian really goes against the grain. He's not saying meditation or cold showers are bad, not at all, but he's warning against this trap, this illusion that doing those things is the actual work.
See, for them, the whole point of a morning routine is just to get your head clear so you can jump into the real work as fast as possible. The routine itself isn't the goal. It's all about saving that precious morning energy for the tasks that are actually going to move the needle.
And that leads us perfectly into the second principle, which is all about having absolute, crystal clear clarity on what you need to do.
They hit the ground running because they already know exactly what they're doing. They planned it all out the night before. Think about that. It completely gets rid of that, what should I work on now feeling. All that peak morning energy goes straight into their most important tasks.
All right, principle number 3. And this one is a complete non-negotiable. It's treating your physical health like it's the engine that drives your entire success.
Both Sebastian and Jordan kick off their days with a workout. But this is way more than just about feeling fit. It's a pure strategy. Science backs this up. It gives you a shot of dopamine and adrenaline that creates this, golden window of peak focus that can literally last for up to 3 hours.
And you see this exact same level of intention with what they eat. For Sebastian, food is calculated fuel. It's not about fancy meals, it's about giving his body precisely what it needs to perform at the highest level possible.
Jordan, now he goes a completely different route, all in on plant-based performance and intermittent fasting. But the big takeaway here isn't that one diet is better than the other. It's that they are both incredibly deliberate about what they're putting into their bodies to stay sharp.
This brings us to number 4. And honestly, in our modern world, this might be the most crucial one of all: mastering your own dopamine.
It really all boils down to how you get your first win of the day. They go out of their way to avoid those cheap, easy dopamine hits from scrolling on their phone. Instead, they start with something small, something disciplined, like making the bed or just drinking a glass of water.
It's just like what Admiral McRaven said in that famous speech. That one tiny, completed task, it gives you a little jolt of pride, and it makes you want to do another task and then another one. You're setting the tone for the entire day, a productive one.
So finally, let's talk about how they end their day. Because believe it or not, how they turn off is just as important as how they turn on.
They each have a really strict cutoff time when work is just done. No more thinking about it. Jordan might go for a run with his friends. Sebastian will dim the lights and relax. And look, this isn't about being lazy. It's strategic recovery.
This is how they avoid burning out. It's how they maintain that high level of performance, day after day, year after year. By really, truly disconnecting, they let their minds recharge so they're ready to go full throttle the next morning.
So, to wrap it all up, their success really comes down to these 5 principles. It's a whole framework built on simplicity, discipline, and being super intentional, not on a bunch of complicated, time-sucking life hacks.
Their journeys prove that success isn't about some secret formula. It's about the small, consistent, deliberate choices they make every single day. So the real question isn't what they do, it's what choice are you going to make tomorrow to get you closer to your goals.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and help us build the hype. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.